Well, in today's video, I am finally sharing with you guys our living room tour. So I have been promising I was going to share this with you guys for so long, so I am so excited to finally be sharing our living room. The reason it has taken me so long is basically I've just been taking my sweet time when it comes to decorating our house. We've been here for just over 2 years now, and I would say the living room is the only room in the entire house that is complete, or even like close to being complete. When it comes to decorating, I personally just like to take my time. I really like to collect pieces over time that I absolutely just adore and love and have to have in our house, because I think it's just more special that way, and you end up just really getting, you know, the pieces that you want in your house versus just like going out and buying a bunch of stuff to fill up space. So it has definitely been a process, and I've also just been like making a lot of things, like DIYing a lot of things for our house, and some things for this room, which, by the way, I know a lot of you guys love following along on those projects. I've been sharing a lot of those on here, but from now on I'm pretty much just going to be putting all of my DIY home decorating and all of that up on my blog, beccabristow.com. So if you enjoyed that content and following along and seeing how I'm kind of doing these things, you know, pretty easily on a budget, you can definitely go check that out on the blog. But without further ado, let me share with you our living room. It is so cozy and so homey and exactly what I was going for, and we spent a lot of time in this room now. So let's go. Okay, so here is our living room if you are looking in from the dining room. So I guess I will start with the couch. You guys see Rosie over there? I get so many questions from you guys about this couch. It is from Ashley Furniture, and it's just like a really nice tan color. It's also humongous. The reason we wanted to invest in such a big couch is mainly because my husband is a very tall man. He is 6'6", so it's very hard for us to be able to like lounge and spread out on the couch together unless it's huge. So we decided to get this big couch, and the reason there is a blanket on this side, this is like the cuddler section, and zero cuddling happens between me and Matt on this section because it is officially Rosie's spot. This is like her spot on the couch that she has claimed, which is why there's a blanket there. Because I mean, she doesn't shed, but I don't want her like paws or anything to track dirt onto our couch, because she stands on it like this all the time. So that blanket is just on there, and it just so happens to be like the perfect color to match, but it's only there. I mean, if we have guests come over, I take it off. But so a lot of these pillows actually came with our couch, so I'll just go through the ones that didn't. So this pillow and that pillow both came with the couch. I actually really like most of the pillows that came with the couch, which is nice because I feel like that's so hit or miss. But this pillow right here, I actually ordered the pillowcase off of Etsy. It's like this, I think they call it like ticking stripe, but I just like that. It's like a really nice neutral stripe pillow. But I got this, and then also another one over here. So I got two pillowcases. Those are both from Etsy. I bought them years ago, but if they're still on Etsy, I'll link them down below. And then this pillow as well, the pillowcase is from Etsy. I got it from Paris Chic Boutique. I believe it's like PCB Home now. And I will link that pillow down below. And then as for like the pillow inserts, I think I bought them off of Amazon. I can't remember. And then this pillow is super old. I got it from Home Goods a long time ago. And then this one also came with the couch. You're so sweet, Rosie. This is how she lays most of the day. She just hangs out in this little spot right by the window. She likes to watch the cars and the dogs and the people walk by. Yeah, this is her little spot. Okay, so moving on to the shelves that we have on either side of the room behind the couch, I have these two sets of floating shelves, and I actually made these myself, and there is a YouTube video on it. They were actually pretty simple to put together, and also very inexpensive, like a good budget-friendly item. But I really struggled for a long time what I wanted to put on either side of this big entryway or doorway, because I really wanted to do some kind of like, I wanted a lot of frames and pictures on display, but I didn't want to necessarily do two gallery walls because I thought that that might just be like a little much. And also gallery walls I feel like are tough. You really have to do them right, or else they just kind of look messy and like cluttered. But so this is what I ended up going with, just these two sets of shelves. So I get all of the frames that I want, but it has a lot more structure. So it just ended up being perfect for kind of what I was envisioning, because like I said, I wanted the frames, but also if I had like two separate different you know, decor setups on either side. I feel like it would just look unbalanced. So this is what I ended up going with. So as you can see, we have all wedding photos on this side. And then also up here, I have this awesome sign. This is from my Subway sign, and I actually know the two ladies who make these signs, Kathy and Ann. They are fabulous, and they make these themselves. They are super, super cool. You can also follow them on Instagram. It's just at my Subway sign, but it's just like a really cool way to kind of display our like wedding date. I like that it just kind of captures like the date and our names and Philadelphia, which is obviously where we had the wedding. But yeah, so they make signs for like all different kinds of life events or occasions, and they're completely customizable. So I just told them like what I wanted on there, and then they just made it like this. So it's just, I don't know, I love it. I think it's such a cool way to like have a memento of our wedding, but it's just so simple and basic and neutral. So like no matter where we move or what kind of decor theme I'm going for, I feel like this will always just kind of be able to mesh in and fit in. So if you guys are looking for like a cool gift idea, if someone has a wedding or is having a baby, or just anything that you would want to, you know, kind of have a memento for, any significant life events, they can make you a custom sign, and I think they're really cool. So you can go check them out. And also if you're watching this on the day it goes live, they will have free shipping on their website with code HOHOHO. So go check them out. They're awesome. I would love for you guys to support them. So then also on this side, we have some more frames, obviously. And this one also has some wedding photos, but then also just like some, you know, engagement pictures. And then I've got this cool clock over here. Also, there's a really cute picture of Rosie as a puppy over there. But I love the frames because we can just kind of switch them out as time goes on, and as our lives develop and change, we can just add in new pictures. Right now, it's like, feels a little bit like a shrine to us because it's mainly just pictures of us, but you know, we need to have a kid or something so we can spice it up a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, this is our house, so you know, just whatever. But all of the frames you see here, except for the one with the My Subway sign because it came framed, those are literally all from HomeGoods, and then that big white one up there is from Target. But yeah, everything else is from HomeGoods, and I like how they are all different but somehow meshed together. I just think it looks cool. And then over here, this clock I got from HomeGoods years ago. I love it so much. I just love how rustic it is. It's got this really cool chippy like green almost paint, and then I just really like the like old-fashioned Roman numerals. I just think it's a really cool clock. This actually was in our kitchen for the longest time, but I am switching up how our kitchen looks, so I ended up taking it out and putting it here on this wall, and I think it looks really cool. So now just moving around the room, I actually got these like cream colored with like the little design on it. These curtains are from Target. I got them on like super clearance. They were super, super cheap a little while ago. And then just these like sheer curtains, they're actually just from our previous owner. They came with our house. So did the hardware up top to hang them. And then next to Miss Rosie right here, this is Frank. He is our house plant. He's doing very well in this corner of the house. But I got this from Lowe's, I believe. I don't know the exact type of plant it was, but I know that it was like less than $25. And it's definitely grown. It's gotten even taller. But yeah, Rosie and Frank spend a lot of time together. You know, they just hang out all day. I've just got a random little like woven basket box down here. This actually has some dog toys in it. And then over here, oh, Rosie just perked up. Over here, I've just got a really just like random comfy pillow that sometimes we like to throw on the couch because it's so comfortable. And then I have this like canvas basket, I guess you would call this. That's from HomeGoods. I just shoved one of the pillows that came with our couch in there. And then this cozy like tassel blanket I absolutely love, and I got from HomeGoods, and I just kind of shoved that in there, and it just kind of makes this corner feel a little more cozy. And then this lamp is super old. I literally don't even know where this came from, to be honest, but we own it and we needed a lamp in here, so that's there. So here are these two window panes I actually got from an antique store down in Lewis, Delaware by the beach. I absolutely love them. They are super chippy and they are legitimately like reclaimed wood. I don't remember the exact name of the store in Lewis, but I'll look it up and leave it here on the screen. So if you ever find yourself down in the beach by Lewis, Delaware, go there because it's amazing. They have so much reclaimed wood stuff. It's just really cool. And then also just like cool antique furniture. And then down here on either side of the TV table, I have these shutters, which are also from an antique store. I love going to like antique stores and just like finding random stuff and then just finding cool places for it in my house. But these are not from the one in Lewis. These are from an antique store in Chadsford, Pennsylvania. I think it's called like the Old Barn, but it's literally a barn, and at the top floor is just like a ton of wood furniture and shutters and window panes and just like a lot of really cool stuff. So that is where those came from, and they're just kind of resting on the wall. Also, these wires are an absolute disgrace. We just have not gotten around to like hiding them yet. I have every intention to, but I just wanted to get this video up for you guys. But this is real life right here. Not everything is perfect. Sometimes you have wires all over your wall and they look hideous, but you know, it is what it is. So this table, I actually made myself. So it was super, super easy to put together. It was so hard to find a table for this spot because it had to be super tall because our TV is really high up on the screen, and I think most tables would just come way too low and there would be this really massive awkward gap. So it had to be really tall, but it also had to be super skinny because this is just a really tight area. And I scoured the internet high and low looking for something that would fit the space that was long enough, tall enough, and skinny enough, and of course I couldn't find anything. So then I decided that I wanted to just make a table, and I'm not very handy when it comes to like physically building stuff. I don't have like the saws and all of those tools and supplies. So this is what I ended up making. So these old banisters is actually like exactly what I was picturing. I was just like, okay, I want to find like 2 cool banisters. I don't care what color they are, white preferably, and then I will put a piece of wood across the top and call it a day. So I literally found these like days after having that thought. It was crazy, and they were at the exact same antique store as the one where I got the window panes, so down in Lewis, Delaware. And yeah, I literally just stained this piece of wood that I got from Lowe's and then put like some liquid nails just to like glue on these what are these called? The banisters, and then just reinforced it with some screws. So super easy. It looks really cool. It's definitely different. You can't necessarily buy this anywhere, and it's like perfect for the space. So I absolutely love it. And then I just realized I never told you where these wreaths are from. Those are both from HomeGoods. And then I don't have much decor happening on here right now. I'm gonna be decorating for Christmas soon, so it's gonna look way better. But right now I just have some random stuff. This cute little pumpkin and this welcome sign is, they're both from Michael's. And then over here, I've got this cool red old clock, which I love. That's from HomeGoods. And then this just like wire accent ball, that is also from HomeGoods. Over here, I've got another one of those shutters, so they're just kind of sitting on either side of our TV table, and then another one of these window panes with the wreath from HomeGoods. Okay, so now moving on to this area from the room. The rug is from Jocelyn, Maine. I got this a few years ago, probably 2 years ago when we moved in, so I don't know if they still have it. But Jocelyn, Maine has great area rugs that aren't super expensive, and they have like all different kind of cool neutral designs. And then this table, this is like an IKEA simple black table, but I gave it a complete makeover and I did a video on it. So if you guys want to see how I did that, you can go check that out. A lot of people do this to their IKEA tables. I did not create this look by any means, but I just filmed a video showing you how I made it over, so if you're curious. But basically, it's just wood on top now, and I painted it white. And then on here, I've got this cute tray, or whatever you call this, this is from HomeGoods. I love the flower detail. It's like understated and neutral, but still adds a lot of texture, and I just really like it, especially against this wood. And then both of these candlesticks are from HomeGoods, and then I just got some like random unscented candles on there that I don't even light. It's all for show. This like chicken wire big vase is also from HomeGoods. I like to put fresh flowers in there sometimes, but sorry, that's real life. There's no fresh flowers in there right now. And then this just little like accent towel is also from HomeGoods. And then down under the table, I just have some random stuff. So this is just a basket with like a blanket shoved in there. And then over here, I've just got some random stuff stacked. This bottom box is actually a backgammon set. This giant one is actually my Penn State yearbook, which is just like a really cool big book. This is a random magazine, and then this right here is our Bristow family yearbook that my sister-in-law makes every year, and they're always so awesome. And then we also have our guest book from our wedding, and then this is just a random decorative candle that I actually forgot was down here, but it's just for decoration. I never light it, and I think I've literally had that for like 10 years. And then just to round out our living room tour, I've got this cute little table behind our couch over here. And let's see, so this lantern, is that what we call that? I feel like that's not the right word for it, but you guys probably know what I mean. This is from Pier 1, and then these 3 frames were all gifted. I have no idea where they're from, but we've just got a wedding photo that is a picture of Rosie when she was a little puppy, and then that is Matt and his nephew, and then I've just got my diffuser going. I've got some Christmas spirit and pine, and my room literally smells like a Christmas, or my living room smells like a Christmas wonderland. It's amazing. And then I think the only thing I didn't show you was just this random soft blanket, which is from Home Goods. I got it years ago. They always have like the best fuzzy soft throw blankets. So that is all for my living room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing this room that I have been working on for quite some time now. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I would absolutely love to have you here on my channel. And of course, you can follow me on my Instagram so we can hang out on there as well. And like I said earlier, if you want to follow along on all of my DIY home projects and, you know, DIY decorating and all of that, definitely check out my blog, beccabristow.com, because that is where kind of all of that content is going to be living from now on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!